The World Cup of Darts, Day 3, Quarterfinals. Were we in for some classic Sulovic? And why was Bully Boy so nervous? Who do you like in the Battle of Roar Galore, Australia or Wales? And would MVG have his game face on, or were the pain meds kicking in? The Elite Eight today on High Roller Radio. Yes, it's crunch time. A War of the Worlds weekend in Austria. All comes down to this. It's all to play for. Just 8 nations remain. Final day at the World Cup, tweeted out commentator Mark Webster. Massive day ahead, and great question too. Will we see a new name on the trophy? You know Webby's ready. How about you? How about Michael Van Gerwen? Was he ready? Darts behind the Aki letting us know that the Green Machine was at hospital for treatment on a recurring back problem. Would it hinder the Netherlands? He'd be on painkillers. We'll have to wait and see. There's the official statement from the PDC. If he doesn't play, what a story that would be. Yes, the boss letting us know it's Canada-Belgium to start. 60% for Belgium in this poll. What? Who are those people? Batten down the hatches. Can Team Canada survive the hurricane? This ain't so bad. I know. We got this. All right, here we go. The Canadians, the Belgians, Kim Huybrechts and Dimitri Vandenberg up the stairs first. Thumbs up sign. Confidently, I might add. And boy, did the hurricane have his game face on or what? Facing Jeff Smith, applied all kinds of pressure from the get-go. 113 average. Yeah, sounds about right. This double 12 was the difference. Leg 5, a break. Their partners backstage pacing. They'd be on next because Huybrechts closed it out at 4-2. Well played, sir. He was on fire. He averaged well over 100. And there you see Canada's hopes getting swept away in a hurricane. Could Matt Campbell come to the rescue? He'd have to stop the music on Dancing Dimitri to do so. How about it? Pretty sweet opening salvo as reported by the boss. The 160 punch out. Matt Campbell seemed up for it. What about this? Bang, bang on the 64. Dimitri sitting on 36. Boom! Campbell on fire, tweeted at Support PDC. Matt Campbell's Canadian meatballs, said M. Austin. Hashtag cojones. He went Shanghai, beautiful, next for 3-zip. Awesome 120 finish, brilliant from Matt, said the Irish darts fan. And oh baby, oh Canada. Campbell was absolutely clutch in keeping the Canadian hopes alive. 1-1. Pairs all on the line now, and what can you say? Kim Huybrechts, team captain, was as sweet as a box of Belgian chocolates. He was the standout, scoring, finishing, he was on top of it. Campbell scored this along the way. Kim just couldn't stay still, crouching here at 2-2. Fifth leg, he pinned double 4 for 3-2, gave it the biggin. Dimitri's like, you the man, and yes he was. Belgium wins 4-2 on pairs, 2-1 on the tie, fully deserved. They brought it. One of the greatest post-match interviews I've seen of late. Vandenberg giving all the credit where the credit was due. Be honest, Kim, he said. You were phenomenal. Kim, you're a beast. Our second fixture pitted the host nation Austria against one of the big favorites, Team England. Michael Smith, Mensur Suljovic first on, and Bully Boy got away quicker. Boy, was he fast. He took the first 3 before the Gentle got on the board at 3-1. Suljovic then made it 3-2, which he followed by holding for 3-all on double 18. The averages as we hit the decider, stellar. Mensur way up near 110, and yes, he'd finish it off in some kind of style on 87 against the darts with Smith sitting on 16. Bullseye, baby. The 87 out for the win. And you know what came next? Headbutt City, his patented celebration, let it all out. Terrific fight back from 3-0 to 4-3 up. Austria on the board, 1-0. So, could Roby John Rodriguez beat Rob Cross and put his country in the World Cup semifinals for the first time ever? dynamite start, took out 160, then 100 en route to a 2-0 lead. You think the adrenaline was pumping? It was. And then with voltage down and waiting, he did this. The 92 checkout on double 8, good for 3-1, and the explosion. This is what it's all about. Cross clawed it back, forced a decider on double 4. He gave it some. Backstage, Bully Boy couldn't watch. Both players mismatched darts. Michael Mayhem in the back room, the tension evident. Cross would finally pin the double, and there was Needle, folks. He was not happy with Roby John about something. I'm still not sure what, but I think Roby John was talking too much chatter as Cross tried to shoot. I think that's what it was. Charlie Gray sets the stage for us. Doubles decider, England, Austria, 1-1. And you could certainly feel it up there on that stage. The mercury rising. It was nervy. Smith backstage now, not watching again. It's in, Michael. Madhouse. Your partner nailed it for 2-1. But look at this. Rodriguez shouting and screaming when Mensah leveled things at 2. Smith was the best player up there, but even still it went the distance, and it got tense. But in the end, England got there on this double 10. Cross with the double and the double barrel fist pump. 4-3 in pairs, 2-1 for the match. Absolute tension. The pressure is a killer tonight, said Juanita McDade, and that is the truth right there. This is why he's world champion, Smith said afterwards. He steps in when the job needs to be done. As for the incident earlier with Roby John, Voltage said this, I'm not going to comment on it. I found a few things wrong. It bugged me. All right, our third game had Wales playing Australia. Gerwyn Price, Simon Whitlock to start. First 4 legs, all breaks of throw, including this one from the Wizard. The very nice 84 checkout on double 18. The adrenaline was pumping. Simon says it's 2-2. He held for 3-2. The first hold of the contest, an 11-darter. It went the distance. In the decider, it was 100 and oity. But sitting on tops for game, set, match, oi, ouch. No, he missed all 3, and when Gezi took out 72 to steal it, he knew where the cameras were. Wow. Wales on the board, up 1-0. So that put heaps of pressure on Damon Hayda, and if you can't stand the heat, you get out of the kitchen. Came out firing against Johnny Clayton. Even still, the Ferret was right there with him, all square through 4. Key moment, 5th leg. The Aussie pinning double 8 for the break in 3-2, and then he kicked off the 6 with a 180. Terrific surge, exactly at the right time. Saves the day for the Down Unders, and their partners got a few more practice starts in backstage. It was all tied 1-1. We were going to pairs. Awesome, just brilliant, tweeted Juanita McDade. Come on, Australia, replied Liam. Can you feel the drama? Now Wales broke to start, then held thanks to the Ferret on tops. First dart, bam, we got the finger point, much more subdued than his partner. This was huge then. 1-1 Madhouse for the Heat. Game face fully on, still down a break, but still kicking. But that's when we got this from Gezi at 3-1, and not long later we got this. 4-2 your pairs final. It's Ailes for Wales, and the Welsh, they'll be drinking it up. Wales 2, Australia 1. Afterwards, Gezi was cool as ice. I was always confident, he said, we were going to come through this doubles. Here's our first showdown between the Netherlands and Germans. Gabriel Clemens, Danny Noppert. MVG was in the building after spending some time in hospital. I wonder how he's feeling. Gaga raced out to a 2-0 lead thanks to a 156 checkout, but Noppy brought it back. They were deadlocked at deuces through 4, tied again through 6 at 3-3. When Gaga kicked off with the maximum, that's all he needed. Germany is on the board, 1-0. Max Hopp appeared nervous, caught up in the moment, playing Mighty Mike, but he did punch out 94 to hang in there at 2-1, but he struggled from there, as these were MVG's darts. Double 7 for the stranglehold. We got the big reaction, and that was it. we were off to pairs, the tension mounting nicely, except for Mighty Mike. He was quite subdued, pain meds kicking in. Definitely stone, said Victoria, with the additional meme, munchies needed. It went the distance. Gaga towing the Aki for the win at 3-3, and yes, he'd do it. And look what it meant to him. Emotional moments. Gabrielle Clemens and Max Hopp move into the semis. And there you have it, the quarterfinals done and dusted. England, Belgium tonight, followed by Wales and Germany. And then there were 4 today on High Roller Radio.